What's the mighty good word, party folk? I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here about a mile high on Friday the 13th. It's Venus's day. Happy last weekend of Virgo season. We are fastly approaching the full moon in Pisces, partial lunar eclipse. It does occur at the latter decan as well in 26 degrees of Pisces. A lot of those vibrations have been in the air for the past year because of all the different quarter moon phases and just the energy kicking up as far as Aries in the North Node position, or the North Node in the Aries sector, kind of pushing forward for a lot of newness, and the South Node in Libra pushing for karmic releases from old systems and relationships with beliefs, systems, and relationships of all types and kinds, especially work and partnerships, family, and otherwise. Y'all, what's good? I was like, Friday the 13th is a thing. Oh yeah, hopefully my banner doesn't fall. I have a event where I'm actually listed as the Mile High Priest, which is really cool. Usually I'm under the umbrella of a different brand or a conglomeration, so this is really cool for me. It's exciting to be featured as a Mile High Priest and not Armando, and even though that's my name and people love it and people love, when I started using like nicknames, and people get really like their minds are blown, and I'm like, it's a nickname. It's just short for Armando, which most people around these parts can barely remember to pronounce my name properly. So I thought I was giving them some leeway by offering a short nickname. I didn't know it would blow people's minds. Anyway, I have some oracle decks here. I haven't used the what is this one? The Black Moon Astrology oracle decks by Suzanne Shepherd, and then I have good old Michaela Crowles, who just made a really brilliant post about wealth and fame not really defining contentment and happiness. So she's brilliant. They are needed in this world. More people who jive with contentment over wealth and fame. Obviously, luxuries, privileges, being able to afford a soft cushion, a soft life it's kind of what we all want. But how do we get there? And when we get there, does it mean we're finished? Not really. We all have a place to go to. We all end up at the same place. Some of us are like cremated, right? But still, the ashes are spread onto the earth. The Empress is really alive, likely because Venus is in Libra. Really beyond exalted. It's a dignified position for Venus to be in. And if you have any air placements, if you're Libra, you may be really pushed to be in your Empress mode, which isn't the easiest. It's like you can buy all the spa packages and go to the sleek yoga class and get your aloe gear and your $50 water bottle, looking, very demure. But it's like the Empress is real. The Empress is digging for truth, digging for clarity. Like I said, a lot of the vibrations that the partial lunar eclipse in Pisces brings up, we've been jamming with that, and a lot of it, as hard as it is for me to say, is about divorces or divorcing, leaving an old life, leaving an like a not a U-turn but a crossroads, or a honing in on a different path, exiting the lane onto a different highway. People leaving, especially during the eclipses. So in the spring and then this fall, there are many departures of all types. So yeah, I do want to just look at that Sabian Oracle, which has been this kind of previous few months, maybe the last 2 months, but also the last, for some of us, it may be like the last 18 years has been defining a direction. And it seems like for a lot of mutable signs like Sagittarius and Virgo, Pisces, as well as Gemini, we are coming to a softer landing from a lot of turbulence. So I wanted to read the Sabian Oracle. The image is called The Purging of the Priesthood. And the Oracle states, periodically there's a need to cleanse and purify motives, leading to a better representation of moral and spiritual values. Sometimes we need to re-examine moral and spiritual sincerity in a person, corporation, community, or situation. And I didn't want to say, like, even the last year, I've divorced from a lot of friendships. People, even I thought that I wasn't gonna, like, some relationships weren't going to work out. And there was a flip where, from people I didn't really like, maybe that I had to deal with in the community, especially like being a part of the yoga community in Denver. Thankfully, my paths opened up from that. But there were some friendships that came out of that were very new, that went deep, but were cut rightfully. And even friendships that I had made, or where I had come together with friends from the last 2 decades, friends from my hometown, friends from the towns that I grew up in Texas. It's the whole smorgasbord for me, a lot of friendships. And yeah, it's wild. And so the keywords are revealing the truth of people for who and what they truly are, cutting people off, throwing out things that don't measure up, forced retirement and redundancies, payouts at the end of employment, dismissals, opting out for moral reasons, being fired, holes left where someone took up a lot of space. Wow. That's definitely felt. I perceive it, and I hear the declaration from others. And being a Pisces, it's kind of like, it doesn't affect me beyond the spiritual and the physical appearance of the, for example, like when a certain person is let go or leaves, to me that's more of that's like a Pisces, like a testament of a Pisces to be in a position like that and to really let it go. It's easy at that point, right? The caution is stressful battle over who's in charge, blackmail, the threat of being thrown out, something being revealed, evicting people because they deceive, lie, or mislead, or just because they're not liked, bringing somebody down, scapegoating others, corruption and scandal that threaten collapse, wanting to appear to be doing the right thing, cover-ups, the burning of books, and perversion. So before I move on, I did want to read a few quotes. This is by Tina Turner. Sometimes you got to let everything go. Purge yourself. If you are unhappy with anything, whatever is bringing you down, get rid of it, because you'll find that when you're free, your true creativity, your true self comes out. End quote. A Romanian proverb, quote, he that serves at the altar ought to live by the altar, end quote. And my favorite, Pisces, Albert Einstein, whoever undertakes to set himself up as a judge in the field of truth and knowledge is shipwrecked by the laughter of the gods. That guy is brilliant. Like, that guy was channeling. And so this moon hits at this spot, which the image is a new moon reveals that it's time for people to go ahead with their different projects. Go on about yourself, huh? And one last quote. By a true great, William Shakespeare. Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable. Oh, Willie. All right. Yeah, a lot about this has been about quick action, quick fire tempers, people's limited paths defined by their goals that don't take into accountability the community at large. I'm gonna have to pause and take cough a little bit. Okay, thank you all so much. Wow, I didn't know the SABIAN Oracle would take me out like that. Maybe people didn't want to hear me sitting up here so justified and not giving an F about sorry your ass got booted. I don't know what to say. My ass has been booted plenty of times over the last year, and I'm sitting here pretty. What do you got against me, boo? I'm the Mile High Breeze. Check me out. I'll be around town tonight, private event, but otherwise Saturday and Sunday I'll be out in the boot, okay, anyway, magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals, I'm ever so grateful for our energetic exchange. If at any moment the message resonates with you, please hit like or just hit thumbs up to support the channel's growth. Slowly but surely, we're here, we're still reading. We're still channeling. Thank you all so much. I appreciate your time, your efforts, your decisions, your consistency, and your attention. I'm your effervescent, mercurial, bubbly, jiggly, wiggly, Akashic librarian, stellar informant, ninja warrior, divine messenger, jester with your full moon in Pisces coming up. I just wanted to do a week and check it, but yeah, full moon in Pisces. What's coming up, yo? This is a very Pisces vibe, in opposition to the sun in Virgo, right? Happy birthday to y'all, Virgos. And yeah, your messages for your inspirational growth, your spiritual ascension, your exalted spiritual evolution through all spaces, all times, all of them. Thank you once again. I've got the Sacred Symbols Oracle by Marcella Kroll. Earth, air, fire, water, elements. Archangels, angels, spirit guides of the highest light. helpful ancestors, wise ancestors, sage ancestors, ancient ancestors, thank you so much. Mercury, Mars, and Venus, what's good? So normally this is how I do it around town when I'm reading for folks, or, you know, whenever I'm reading for the people's in reality, and not on YouTube, right? Thank you all so much. Y'all are a cool bunch. I don't know how you can stand to listen to me. Okay, yeah, then I have folks pick one out, right? Some of them are out of range, but y'all get the gist. Where am I leaning, huh? Do y'all want to tell me? I'll take a moment. For you would be right. The right side, yeah. Wow, the moon is trying to pop out. Wow, oh, the Scorpio house, endings and beginnings. Why not? Meditate and full moon. What better full moon to suggest meditation, right? Oh yeah, Talisman did want to come out. It's like receiving a gift in meditation or in the stillness, which the Empress does lie still in her most like cleanliness by the altar, right? They are one that is definitely in purity. So the Empress is one that does, what was that? Proverb. The Empress is one that does serve at the altar and lives by the altar, right? By their altar. This is not really about the church as much as it is about your temple, your body, and then the surrounding environment, your home, your apartment, whether you live in a car, whether you live in a tent, whether you live in a mobile home or a mansion with an upstairs and a west wing and an east wing and an office, and you have a chessboard, okay? Do they all mean something to you? And then I just want to start with the 3-card spread, and we'll finish off the Celtic cross spread with I have the Zodiac Taro and then the Green Witch Tarot, which I've been vibing with most of the season. I also have the Black Moon Astrology cards. So we'll do one for the situation, one for the challenge that crosses the situation, and then the basis. Thank you, Collective. Cool. Okay, so Mercury did want to fly out initially, the mind, and Mercury is currently in Virgo, so it is trining. It is, if you do have Pisces and any of the mercurial signs like Gemini, or specifically Virgo, if you are a Virgo, and also any of the air signs like Libra, you are kind of given, there are like pings, so it is maybe recommended for you to actually meditate with a particular object, or maybe it's like you're finding an object, or you're on a it's like a treasure hunt, like you're decoding, you are establishing yourself online, the presence of you in a public sphere. You're looking to sell something, like bring something to like a mercantile setting, like redefining a business, right? Maybe from being let go or from exiting, you've declared your own particular business. I forget what this card is. Is it the Magician? I'll look it up. Wow. And yeah, I have the Lover's card. Gemini, I think, card number 15. Mercury Mind is card number 3. At the bottom of the deck, the Lovers, the Gemini card. So it is about decisions involving relationships, likely one-on-one and with your business. So it could be your business is definitely changing. Wow, with the challenge being, yeah, the collective Aquarius, I know. So is this a star? And then the basis being Uranus. Genius. This might be the Tower card. Okay, then. The Tower card in the mind, the Tower card in society. You see it, you feel it. Most of all, your way of thinking is, I get the word reestablishing, so it's like reinvigorating the mind after maybe like what seemed like a downtime. So yeah, the star is a challenge, the surprises, the future, maybe mastering technology. You're likely to be mastering something new and untried, which will lead you to greater awareness and success. I told you guys it would fall, right? That's funny. I'm still working on it and it's not going there. That's hilarious. It is a lot about like your artistry, so it is like creating something and then bringing it online to sell. Mercury, the mind. Okay. Wow, this is a whole revolution for you. Starting with the mind. Oh, it is the Magician. Speaking, travel, speed, coordination, adeptness, arguments, glibness, and technology. It's a card of younger siblings, and it marks a period which involves observation, reasoning, taking things apart and putting them back together as they were or in your own order. It is a time of flighty emotions and matters developing quickly. Mercury also signifies travels, maps, and staying in motion. So you may be going on a trip, a more noteworthy vacation than the usual trips you take. The matter in question is best served by using intellect, weighing the matter, being reasonable, and also being spontaneous in your responses. You could also be falling in love with someone very different. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm just like off the rails now. You are getting to know someone, making a decision about someone. It's rocking your world. It's rocking the world around you. You are witnessing this. You are witnessing someone falling in love with someone who is not their typical type, or you are this person who's very mercurial, who's very mind-oriented, like very Libra, could have the quality of like undecided until you're decided, until you finally make the commitment. And it's not that you're non-committal, it's that you're very, your mind likes to travel. And so it is that a friendship, like an Aquarian vibration, a Libran vibration would be a friendship now becoming a relationship. And where you are non-emotional, now you're looking at that. Okay, Uranus, the Tower. Genius, okay? It's very Aquarian as well. Uranus is a ruler of Aquarius, so it is a total change. Like, maybe it's finally coming out, like, finally the mind connects with the heart, right? a lot of air here, a lot of airiness. And then with the full moon in Pisces, it's like, hey, are you letting go of that which blocks the revolution, the change, the shock? Are you going for this kind of genius and alternative lifestyle, someone who leads an alternative lifestyle to yours, right? That is a very relative phrase to say someone is in a alternative lifestyle. To whom, to what, to who, to what group? We've talked about this before, like maybe you wear certain outfits or you wear a certain look and this person wears a whole other look. This person speaks a certain way. This person is very established in a creative, artistic, spiritual pursuit versus you are very business oriented, entrepreneurial, money. All of it is magic. Do you know? So it's coming to meditate and maybe on this travel trip that you're going, whether it's a meditative astral type of travel or a internal body meditation, visualization, or an actual like vacation trip. It could signify rapid changes, a sudden transformation. It's the unexpected, and has a lot to do with going back to the other message is being excited about promoting yourself and your gifts coming online, right? Let me see, I do want to take it's very wonderful. It's very interesting. I love it. I have here the Greenwich Tarot, so it's going to do past, present, and future. Here's past, Seven of Wands. So being very guarded, being very defensive, but knowing, wow, the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, coming to an understanding that if you can remove any mental blocks, if you can understand the evolution of your timeline, of your emotions, maybe coming into the emotions through a lot of the fire, going back to the Sabian Oracle message, which was like, you've been removing a lot of people out of your life. You've been looking at a lot of friendships, at a lot of business partnerships, or just partnerships in general, and also like family and romantic, but also in money matters, and beyond that, your mind, how your mind works. Where were you overreactive, and where were you not setting enough boundaries? Where were you having too much fun, and where were you leaving people out in the cold because you were very guarded? It can be about both aspects of life, business and romantic, or business and partnerships in general, belief systems, right? Your spiritual beliefs. Maybe it's coming into, wow, look at the Empress. Oh my God. Okay, wait. I'm still at the Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of the Year. And we are coming up to the equinox phase. So card number 10. I have the Magician, I have the Star, and I have the Tower. Those are three major arcana topped by the Wheel of Fortune. That's a revolution, right? The wheel revolves, moves around, getting a lot of Scorpio. So I have the Magician, which is Mercury. I have the Lover's card, which is Gemini. Another freaking major arcana, I have the star, which is Aquarius, and then I have Uranus, the tower, which is Scorpio, Aries, very Pluto. Pluto and the moon have been talking to each other before the moon goes into Aquarius, and then before the moon apexes at the full moon point in Pisces next week, right? On September 17th, right? Yep. Holy wow. And then the Wheel of Fortune, it is the fixed sign. So Taurus, Aquarius once again, Scorpio once again, and Leo. Taking charge now, the change, commitment to the revolution, the scorpionic revolution internally, which changes your relationships, your who you're vibing with, and also your money, who's paying you, right? That a lot of that is changing. Oh my God! So look, the Empress pops up. Venus in Libra and Venus in Taurus, the Earth Mother, Arcana number 3. Y'all have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana in the spread, and then 1 major arcana at the bottom of the deck. Okay, the bottom of the deck here shows me the 3 of Athames, the 3 of Swords, which is another Libra card. And yeah, that's coming out of like the divorces, but declaring that you're not going to stand alone. Maybe you did for a short while, or maybe you are alone in the meanwhile, and maybe now do you want, the 3 of Swords asks, have you learned, did you learn from those previous relationships, whether romantic or familial or business, financial? Have you learned? Will you be able to try again? Will you be able to do again? The Wheel of Fortune, right? Will you do again? Will you do right by you in this new turn? Okay, now clear away. The Earth Mother asks, get away from disillusion and illusions. The 9 of Cups, Pisces. The sun is still falling. And then the Ace of Pentacles. Is the 9 of Cups Pisces, Mars in Pisces? No. I believe it is Mars in Pisces. Wow. And then we have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer vibe. Also Gemini vibe. Whoa. There's another card that tries to fall out. Why was it just sitting there? The 6 of Pentacles. So something coming into balance, right? Specifically looking where you mistreated yourself, and then that led you to mistreat others. But more so, it's coming back to you to really own yourself. This is the gates of the gates that you walk through for love and for money. The Ace of Pentacles, it's like real relationships and going towards what you love, but also going towards what will keep you in contentment with luxuries like money. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, Earth vibes, coming from the airy vibrations. Now, can you commit the new mind, the status of the mind with the heart? Or it's like the mind is really spacing out because it's like, what do? I don't know what to do. Keep clearing away illusions. Keep putting down the bottle. Treat your body right. Maybe looking at how you acted when you were inebriated or under this like taken by the spirits, taken by spirit. Like it's that kind of vibration. Like, who are the spirits, right? Who are the spirits? What do these spirits, where did they drag you? Did you abide by the spirits? Holy wow, y'all are rocking my boat. Okay, and then we'll finish off with where you stand now in your power. the surrounding environment, what comes to you, or what is surrounding you, and then also your hopes, fears, where you place your fate, and then the outcome based on the spread. Okay, wow, look at this, your power. Wow, your power is in resting and being away from. So a lot of Libra and a lot of feminine fire to sweep away, right? But also to lie low. Okay, maybe the Four of Athames is the Four of Swords. That is like going on a vacation or a trip, respite. So like rest from, finally, maybe you're like feeling it. The like, wow, I really did cut a lot of crap out of my life. And then coming to a point where you may rest, you may vacate, and you may leave temporarily to determine, did I make the right decisions? More so, am I now going in the right direction? Very cold, calculated, right? But not without proper decision making. Okay, so in your surroundings, we have a lot going on here. We have strategy. Oh, we have a lot going on here, but maybe to leave, like your strategy is to, I apologize, like I'm suddenly burping. I was chugging all this tea and water and coffee. Moon in Aquarius, that'll be this weekend, okay? Looking at Mars in Scorpio, looking at the transformation from going from that being down, feeling left out, to now honing in on what actually brings you joy. Two of Pentacles, what you actually want to take on. Maybe a lot going on, especially if you're going on this adventure. I said it was magic though. It's a spiritual exalted moment. It's magical. You're feeling youthful, and maybe that's what makes it feel like a lot. Maybe because you are taking care of someone younger, but it's like also a dog is here. It's that no matter your gender, your identity, your age, it's like feeling the youthfulness of taking on a new challenge, feeling like there's a lot, but knowing your mind is very critical in its approach. So now can you come back to the heart? Because the mind without the heart will leave you in this dissipated Five of Cups state. It'll leave you going too fast for something. Like the truth wants you to slow down, right? And so it's like, can you have a beginner's mind? Can you create magic through that exalted beginner's mind? Y'all, where are we at? I wasn't supposed to be on here for too long. Okay, your hopes and fears is that this will go from being a flight to fancy to like, will this person accept myself? Will they accept me? And will I truly accept them if I declare this, right? Will my business accept me? Will I be accepted in this business? Will I actually enjoy it? Or will I actually love it? You're already loving it. You already have fallen for them. You already fall for this true nature, a new nature out of all your divorces, leaving old friendships, maybe actual divorce. Like now, where does your love take you? Where does your romance take you? And are you going to be like in and out of your own love life, right? Like, are you going on this adventure to come back to the same, or will you grow in this, right? Empress. It's like the Empress already is they've already grown into this. So it's like the space is there. And gosh, we said there's empty space. So instead of lamenting, instead of crying over the space, right? 5 of Cups. Now take the leap of faith in the space. Now the space has been declared for you, right? Or was it just a wish? Was it just a fleeting moment in time? The Ace of Pentacles wants to know, is it just a fleeting moment of time? The Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune keeps spinning, keeps moving, keeps revolving. At this point in time, where are you going, okay? Are you going to battle the same battles? Are you going to take on the same approaches? Are you going to take on the same format and system of love? Or are you coming through with a beginner's mind with your dog? Maybe it's like your dog reminds you of your age too. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with my dog. They remind me of my age too. Oh, they're so young. They're so old and I'm so young compared to them. So this is very Pisces, right? The full moon in freaking Pisces. The 2 of Pentacles is the Mars in Capricorn. We have a lot of Mars here. The 6 of Wands, I believe that's Leo. Sun in Leo or Mars in Leo. And then the outcome. Look, 4 of Cups. It's like you're gonna come home. Maybe this person is like, wow, the Aquarius vibe. This weekend will be a turning point for you, I believe. Prior to the full moon, I do want to read like that 4 of Cups. An opportunity to end dissatisfaction. Wow, there you go. That's the 4 of Cups I wanted to read. Are you apathetic? Are you seeking distractions? Is that where you've come from? Are you dissatisfied with the old? Are you open to the opportunity to achieve a goal that requires action? Will you take this moon in Capricorn, moon in Aquarius, and moon in Pisces, and then the moon in Aries following the full moon? Will you take time to reassess in that stationary period, right? Will you take on a new approach to an old problem? Maybe will you allow, through meditation, for that talisman to come through, which is a new approach, right? New possibilities, faithfulness, new friendships, a need for a new challenge, unidentified longings, and motivation needed. Perhaps the longing now bubbles, it surfaces. It's like it comes up. Let's see. Well, I did want to get clarity on the star card, right? Because this reading kind of went all over the place, I feel. Let's see. You're dropping old burdens, okay? This is sort of like, it is an approach to something you thought was a problem. It's like getting the download from like finally putting the burdens down. Wow, the Sun card. 7 of Wands pops up again. Okay. Okay, the hard part is over. Wow. Sun in Gemini. Something you've been dealing with all summer long. And something that will look very different come summer 2025. Okay, look. We said magic, love, Queen of Cups. Look who pops up. The Emperor. It's like you're gathering yourself to declare a status, to take on a direction, like make the decision for love, for what you like. Okay, Cancer, Pisces vibes, and then Sun in Virgo. That's what's happening now. It's like while you're working, it's like declaring, like, that's it. You're coming out of that Queen of Swords vibe. We gotta just roll through the distractions, y'all. Like, this is a very Mars spread, right? Look, Pisces moon. And then can we get more clarity on the Tower card, Uranus, genius. Okay. Also change in home and change in money. Okay, maybe for you it's one of them, and maybe for the partnership it's another aspect. Wow, okay. Yeah, that Page of Cups wants to come up. Here's your adventure. That maybe is the basis of this. On this adventure, it's like coming back, going as the Knight of Wands, coming back as Emperor, coming back in your Queen of Cups vibration. Because the Queen of Cups does hold the big cup, right? And that's what's kind of originating from this adventure you're about to take, whether it's a meditative adventure under the eclipse. Look, wow. Six of Wands, which is Jupiter in Leo. And so over the next year, yeah, it will feel like Mars in Pisces. Wow. It will feel like this battle that you were in, that you maybe took on for too long. Now you show up differently. We talked about it in the community, but also partnership, and then we have two very different people here, like the different robes, different lifestyles coming together in love. So change in home. Maybe you were operating in, again, old pretenses, old systems of belief, and old ways of doing, and now coming to shine in a different way, in what seems the right way for you. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Holy whoa, it just flew out. Jupiter really wants to talk now. Jupiter and Gemini. It's kind of like all the possibilities are open, but do they all match? This is your leap of faith for both money. So maybe, yeah, like change in home, maybe making a big purchase like a home, and then coming out of coldness. You're going from the King of Swords into the Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. So I did want to read Full Moon 29. A ceremony, culmination, or completion of a cycle in time. There's magic here. I said there was magic. I keep saying there's magic. The full moon has the power to magnify your dreams. It can also take away anything not in alignment with them, especially this freaking eclipse. Be open to the magic and the wonders of all things. Meditate or perform a ritual on the full moon to draw more of her powerful, feminine, receptive energy into your life, projects, and rituals. Okay, and then we'll go to meditate. So this is Gyan Mudra. Gyan Mudra is a powerful hand posture that has been practiced for thousands of years by yogis. It brings peace, calmness, and spiritual progress. It relates to the planet Jupiter and can bring many health benefits for mind, body, and soul with consistent practice. Jupiter is also the ruler of Pisces, right? The modern. Drawing this card asks you to create more stillness in your life, utilize meditation, breath work, and other gentle activities to relieve stress and bring more peace into your entire being. You may need a break from daily duties for clarity. Your current situation may be distracting you, so more quiet time and less attachment are required. Meditate on this symbol or practice this mudra to feel a universal connection within every cell of your body. There's a gift, though, with the talisman. You've seeked it and you're seeking it. The key can free us from self-imposed cages and move us into the next part of the journey by opening new doors to opportunity. It's a powerful road opener to a new adventure or opportunities, or to discover hidden talismans of power, love, and peace. All right, y'all. Wow, there are messages coming through. Enjoy. Happy full moon. Happy moon in Aquarius after the moon in Cap, and then happy full moon in Pisces, and then it's like game on with the gibbous moon, the waning gibbous moon in Aries. Okay, it's like Mars is ready to roll, but just remember, a lot of directions are opening, a lot of new roads in new directions are opening, and so it's that meditation that will help you to declare the right direction for you, for your soul path, for your journey. Okay, many decisions coming up, a change in home, a change in home environment, and maybe even love coming through, right? Peace and love. Okay, cool. I honor you, your path. Before I get to an hour long, please comment, leave me a message, subscribe, stick around, hit thumbs up to support the channel's growth, or hit like if you like the message. Share it with anyone you think may enjoy the message. I obviously just had it taped up. That's going with me during my event, so I gotta finish it up and everything. Talk to y'all soon. All love, all light. Have a fantabulous, fabulous Pisces full moon eclipse. It's wild. Yeah, I'll see you very soon. Have a great weekend, y'all. Ciao.